Hello everyone, it is December 31st, 1925. Tonight, we broadcast from a hidden location. Berlin's streets are too dangerous for public radio. The city's familiar sounds have been replaced by marching boots, shattered glass, and the echoes of violence. Germany, as 1931 ends, is a nation on edge. Political militias, Nazi brown shirts, communist Red Front fighters, and the Reichsbanner battle daily, each claiming to fight for Germany's future. Their clashes are tearing the country apart, street by street. This chaos is not random. It's a symptom of a deeper sickness. Fear and anger grip the people. Families are divided, brothers fighting brothers. The police are overwhelmed, arriving only after the violence has erupted. The promise of democracy feels more distant than ever. Even the airwaves are a battleground. Government pleas for calm sound hollow, while extremists spread their own messages. Our move underground is a testament to the state of free expression. When truth must hide in the shadows, darkness is winning. Tonight, we shine a small light on that darkness, to make sense of the forces pulling Germany to the brink. The city's a minefield of ideologies. Every glance, every word, a provocation. The struggle for Germany's soul is no longer abstract. It's a fight in the streets. The center is collapsing, and the extremes are closing in. We broadcast not just news, but a warning. The fate of the Republic hangs in the balance. Stay with us as we try to understand how we arrived at this precipice. To understand the violence, you must first understand the hunger. Germany is in the grip of the hunger winter. The Great Depression has devastated the nation. American loans vanished overnight. Factories are silent. Unemployment soars past 5 million. Soup kitchen lines stretch with men who once wore suits, now united by empty stomachs. Families are evicted, belongings piled on the street. Government aid is meager. One father said, "I've sold everything but our dignity, and that price falls daily." Desperation breeds extremism. People want someone to blame, and radical ideas flourish. The Weimar government seems powerless. Coalitions collapse. Debates go nowhere. Faith in democracy is fading. People yearn for a strong leader to end the chaos. Outside, the world changes. Spain's king is gone. America jails Capone. But here, survival is all that matters. The daily struggle for bread overshadows politics. This misery fuels the political firestorm threatening to consume us all. The center cannot hold when hunger rules the streets. In this void, extremism finds fertile ground. In this storm stands Chancellor Heinrich Brüning, the Hunger Chancellor. His answer, austerity, slashing spending, cutting wages, raising taxes, to prove Germany's discipline and end reparations. But every cut means more layoffs, more despair. The people see only a government taking food from their tables. Brüning rules by emergency decree, bypassing parliament, eroding faith in democracy. Protests and strikes grow, but Brüning refuses to change course. His rigid determination, once a strength, now seems a fatal flaw. Both communists and Nazis point to his policies as proof the system is broken. Brüning believes Germany must endure the valley of tears to recover. But the valley is deeper than anyone imagined, and patience is running out. The bitterness is a gift to the extremes. The Republic's lifeboat is sinking, and its captain is losing the trust of all on board. Into this vacuum steps Adolf Hitler. Once a fringe agitator, the Depression made his message irresistible. He offers nationalism, scapegoats, and the promise of rebirth. The Nazis' vote share soared from 3% to 18% in 2 years. Their rallies are spectacles of power. Hitler is a master orator, channeling fear and resentment into hope and hate. He promises jobs, pride, and revenge on those blamed for Germany's suffering, especially Jews. The party's appeal is broad youth, middle class, even some industrialists. Goebbels' propaganda machine makes the Nazis seem unstoppable. Even celebrities like Hanussen lend legitimacy, making Nazism fashionable. While Brüning offers only sacrifice, Hitler offers glory. For a nation on its knees, his siren song is hard to resist. The storm is no longer distant, it's breaking overhead. The Republic's enemies are no longer at the gates, they are inside. The future is being rewritten in the streets. While Hitler rises, Germany's fate is also decided in backrooms. President Hindenburg, 84, is a relic of the old order, suspicious of democracy. He relies on a circle of conservative elites, especially General Kurt von Schleicher. Schleicher, the ultimate political operator, believes the military should rule. He sees the Nazis as a tool, negotiating with Hitler, hoping to harness their popularity while keeping real power. He underestimates Hitler's ambition, thinking he can be controlled. Franz von Papen shares this delusion. The Reichstag is sidelined. Real decisions are made by a handful of men. Browning is losing support. The architects of power are already drafting new plans, with Hitler's name at the center. The Republic's fate is being decided by those who distrust it most. In November 1931, police in Hesse uncovered the Boxheim Papers, a Nazi blueprint for seizing power. Drafted by Werner Best, the documents called for suspending the Constitution, executing resistors, and declaring all property state-owned. Food would be rationed, hoarders shot. The plan was a vision of total dictatorship. The public now had proof of Nazi intentions, not just rhetoric, but a plan for terror. Opponents demanded a ban on the Nazis. Newspapers sounded the alarm. The Social Democratic government called for action. Hitler and his party denied responsibility, claiming the papers were the work of a lone fanatic. But the denial rang hollow. The plans were too detailed to dismiss. The Boxheim Papers revealed the abyss beneath Nazi propaganda. For many, it was a final warning. The mask had slipped and the danger was clear. The government's response to the Boxheim Papers was weak. Brüning and his cabinet feared a crackdown would spark civil war or martyr the Nazis. Schleicher still hoped to use the Nazis for his own ends. The courts, sympathetic to the right, accepted excuses and stalled. Nazi officials faced few consequences. The state's weakness emboldened extremists. The public was polarized. Some saw the papers as proof of Nazi treason, others as a smear. The Republic's defenders hesitated, sending a message of division and impotence. The idea of violent power seizure was now normalized. The line between patriot and traitor blurred, and the Republic's enemies grew bolder. Tonight, President Hindenburg's New Year's address called for unity and sacrifice, but as his speech ended, the broadcast was hijacked by a communist voice. "The future belongs to the workers. Prepare for the final struggle." The interruption spoke louder than Hindenburg's plea. Beneath the surface, revolutionary forces are gathering, ready to tear down the Republic. Germany is a battleground between fascism and communism. The center is collapsing. Moderation is drowned out by the shouts of extremists. As we sign off from our hidden studio, the future of Germany is more uncertain than ever. 1931 ends not with answers, but with a question mark. Will austerity save the nation, or destroy it? Can backroom deals tame the Nazis, or unleash disaster? Will the people heed calls for unity, or follow the siren song of extremism? We do not know. We can only watch, wait, and hope these whispers are not the last echoes of a free Germany. This is Ken Burns for PBS. Good night, and may the new year bring us peace.